Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to American Falls. In the New Holland, not used it yet, so start planting some barley. Unrelated, I have added in precision farming because I could. So I've got this field scanned. There's a few spots that if I jump into here and then jump down there, there's a spot there. There's a spot there and this very corner here that I didn't scan. I'll scan the rest of it. Then over here we've got the no, this one. We've got the white. It's got the Zara field scanning thing on the back of that. So that's where that is. That's the quad bike. So a worker in here doing this one. So I jump to there, then go across. There we go. You can see where he's going up and down doing its merry thing. I'll plant some barley in here. Hopefully that'll, yeah. So I'm going to do the first row and hopefully set a worker off, and they shouldn't catch up with him, her, them. The only thing I've got to worry about is running out of seed and fertilizer, I'd imagine. The lime spreader on this row would not, and I'll repeat that would not do it. Every time I started on this row it said no field found. Second row, fine. This row, not so much. Now I don't know why that is, it just was. So anyways, so the second row we'll get the worker going and we'll get some barley in here. This will be a decent barley harvest, methinks. Jobs. Still indecisive what to put in there, but I want to do something really stupid. And I'm the king of stupid. So let's run with it. Oh, so the last episode I got 2 confessions to make. At the end of the last episode, well, before the last clip, I said I'm going to crack on and get this done, and I'm going to organise the edge of the field, I'm going to paint it, blah 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 blah. This bit of field here. Well, it wouldn't let me paint it, wouldn't let me do anything with it. Or this side. God, now what am I going to do? And I thought maybe I'll move it in. So anyway, I ended up not saving, jumping out, jump back in again, and starting again. And I think, even here, I couldn't paint this bit. I didn't own this bit of my own field. What's going on? I'm thinking to myself. So I had to acquire the roads. Now the roads don't add anything to my... I don't gain anything by owning the road, only ability to paint the verge. So I do now, if I go into here, we do now own the roadways. Again, it's only the roadways. If I highlight the road, it's only the road. I don't gain anything, so I haven't charged myself the 572. I borrowed that. You see what I'm saying? Now whether I own this bit of road or don't own this bit of road, it doesn't make any difference other than the fact that I can then paint this edge. There is a piece of fence up here that I can't remove, so I can't quite swing the camera high enough to get to it. Anyways, something stupid. Let's get a worker in here. There she goes. Barley growing, jobbed. Oh, so I got a... Oh, it's going to do that type of roll, I'd imagine. Does it not need rolling? Weeds growing. Why does it not need rolling? This map is just weird. It doesn't need rolling, and ploughing didn't bring up any stones. Except for the deco stones that are already on the map. It's just crazy. Anyways, let's jump over here. Now, in here, well, why have I turned potatoes off? In here we have sorghum. Pop, pop. You see? Sorghum. Now, I would like to own this chunk. And at some point, sell these 2 fields. And then just own this area. I'm tempted to buy either this one or this one. Now that one I can afford. That one I can't. That one I can't. So we got sorghum and rye. When is rye harvestable? Planting season. So that's only just been planted, the rye. So what I'm thinking is, let's borrow some money. Again, strange map. Oh, that 2 million land sales, that was me having a play around. So don't worry about that. So I need 1.4. Is that right? So I borrow 1,250. I'm going to go back up here. That's ready to harvest. 1,406. So let's buy that. There's a lot of trees and a lot of scope to square it up. Then once I bought this one, we can run that around there, and that will be a massive square field. We do need to buy that one, so I bought another 1 million. So, this guy's doing its thing. That guy's doing its thing. So we need a combine. So that's ready to scan that one. Let's grab ourselves. Oh, they've been cleaned and tied and put away. So grab ourselves a header. And then we need to grab ourselves a combine. And get that whirring. And then we'll come back and grab the second combine. And then come back and grab ourselves a grain cart. It's that field there, isn't it, we just bought? So that'll all end up in the silo. How do I get over there? There's no... How do I get over there? There's a bridge here and there. So I completely missed that whole section. Oh well. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. This field here is now ours. So we'll take that off of there. And we'll just stop that there. And we need combine 1, that's number 2. Oh, that's number 1. I'll get a worker on this one. Then we'll grab a deer and a grain cart. One of the 9s. Oh, I took the corner of this field out as well so that I could drive over it. Then left a 4-wheeler in the way and drove over the field anyway, but you know. Right, I'm going to get set up over that way with all of this shenanigans, and I shall see you guys when we're on the way with the harvest. Okie dokies. So I'm in Combine 2. Combine 1's got a worker going that way. And I've got one of the John Deeres with a grain cart over there. I did have to refill the lime spreader in the interim. I haven't got a truck to empty the grain cart into, but you know, not entirely sure how much a yield we're going to get off of this. I'll get a headland done. I think that's the lime guy that's finished. I'll get a headland done and then I'll chuck a worker on it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So we've got the barley planted. So the barley is planted, the seeders, the drills in use. So there's not much else we can do with that. Can't plant any canola or anything until that's done. Don't need sorghum, but we can sell it, right? And a lot of these trees, they can all go. Anyways, I've been so wrapped up in me and my predicaments. How the devil are everybody? Is that a toy in the middle of the field? Oh, I watched Mr. Silly Pea's survival thing just before I started recording, and he's been wandering around looking for toys. So you know, so that is a unique way to farm. If you guys haven't already, go check out Mr. Silly Peep and his survival to farm, or I can't really call it, where he's acquiring machinery and bits and bobs from other people's farms where they've abandoned them in a rush, and now they all belong to Mr. Silly Pea apparently. Which is what it is. I don't think I'm going to get a headland done before it's full, and I'll face it the wrong way. Darn and dag nabbit. There's a fair few trees up there we can get rid of. Look at that, and square the field out. But this side, I'm not fussed at this. I don't care that it's not perfectly straight. It's, well, be better for workers. The only reason I'm squaring up the fields is literally for workers. Console, money shaped fields, workers don't always go together very well. Not gonna lie to you, they don't go together very well. Which is, you know, pain in the bum sometimes. But we've got some decent sized equipment. There's two reasons why I took out more of a loan and bought this field. Was A, I don't normally use big equipment and big fields, and B, I'm supposed to have a £10 million debt, and I haven't paid any of that back, but I only paid, it was 1,600 quid in interest. So we needed more interest. I'm tempted to add in the daily deductions, oil cans and things. So this is that AJ Farmer? The daily deduction things. Just to, you know, we're not entirely sure what the interest would be. I mean, we got just over £1 million, right, of loan. So I'll see tonight what the interest is, and then work out what that would then be on 10 million, and then in the next episode we'll add enough deductive stuff to excuse me, to compensate for the amount of I can't see the other combine. I'm not saying it's not there, I just can't see it. the Xbox isn't rendering it very well. He's still moving. He's still moving. I can see him moving. Yeah, the Link the Line guy is finished. Okay. No, that one. Considering the size of this field, I don't think it's going to take that long with 2 combines with nearly 40-metre headers. I'm not complaining. Just explaining, as Mr. Silly Pete would say. Do we own... Stop. Do we own all these trees? Where am I? I'm here. We do. So all those trees there, and a darn sight load of those trees there, we own. I'm sorry. So we could make enough money out of just the trees, not including the sorghum. I was tempted to take out seasons so I can plant what I wanted when I wanted. The other plan for this episode was not to buy the field, was to buy a lot of pigs and buy some pig feed. Let's spin this combine around. There we go. Ooh, get that out. Because I'm now full. That guy is just about full. Lead this. No, that one. The open cover config opens the doors on the truck. The open cover for the trailer is the same as pipe out, which doesn't mean a lot to anybody unless you're on console. You know all that. Did he miss that entire section there? I'll go back and get it all. Probably. Right. I have a frog in my throat. Right, let's empty this guy. And then we'll empty my guy. And then I'll tidy that bit up. And then we'll set the worker off the other side, maybe. But you got the idea. When is the best time to sell sorghum? Hopefully now, or failing that, there's not a huge difference in sorghum. 1263 at full grain. Oh, crikey. I don't really want to keep it for a year. Well, till January, September, October, November, December, January. 4 months, 8 days. Oh well. We may end up keeping it until January. Maximise our profits and all that. Right. I don't dump it in there, I want to empty it to go. Right, get that in there. Roll back a bit, roll back a bit. There we go. Now we have to empty the grain cart. Just 2 loads will be what, 90%? All thereabouts. Now Now I know this has got a 21,000 litre capacity, but it unloads slowly, doesn't it? Oh, what am I like? Pipe in. Don't drive over the sorghum. Now I normally use, and I have done for a while now, the harvest profit income mod, which increases the price of base game stuff, and it makes using like flour less profitable. So if, let's say, you're making wheat flour, the wheat will then be worth like 1,200 quid rather than 7, and then the wheat flour is only worth 1,300 quid, so it's not worth it, but bread's still worth 4 grand. That makes sense. And I've used that mod literally since it came out, because I don't do a lot with productions. I like this, I like building farms, I like messing around. Yeah, I'm not in a headspace to be doing other people's things at the moment. That's not to say I won't come back to it at some point, but I'm pretty sure that, where are we now? We're in June. I'm not sure whether to restart some stuff, finish some stuff. I'm not entirely sure what it is I have. I mean, I got the banished thing, I got the 200 horsepower challenge. I say Poland's going nowhere. Didn't fill that map, unfortunately, on SideQuest 2. The Gator thing worked, but it wasn't, you know, wasn't for me. And then we've got the banished adventure. I can't remember what mods I was using. I have had a big clear out. I could restart. I mean, only a few episodes in. Mr. Jack Sarge is storming ahead. Let's get this section done. Right, I'm gonna get this done, get that into the thing, and then we need to go move the lime guy. So I shall see you when we're moving the case with the lime spread on the back. See you in a bit, guys. Hello. No, we are not moving the lime spreader. We are collecting grain. So every time I'm going to walk away, one of these guys end up full. So I did quickly tab over, and I pulled the lime spreader to the other side of the road while we harvest this. I need to move that guy because he's going to stop the wrong side and I'm going to drive in the grain. Darn and dag nabbit. There he goes. As soon as I emptied one, and then we'll move across, the other one's full. It's like, come on, just give me a break. The worker missed that strip. Was that a worker's fault or my fault? Somebody's fault. Can't be mine, surely. Right, that guy's unloading, that guy's doing a thing. I'll quick look at the map. There's a strip there. We ain't doing too bad, actually. I might just sell this, you know. Sorghum. We are 1, 2, which is lit 2. No, we should keep a hold of it till January, shouldn't we? We should keep a hold of it. Turnips. Looks like we're keeping hold of it. But yeah, let's go grab this little bit here. Let me re-empty him into the trailer, whatever trailer space we have, and then I'll finish sorghuming. I do need to check on the guy doing the seeding, actually. Not sure if we still got any. Let's have a look on here. We'll soon be able to tell. As the there he is, he's at the top. So he's done this side. Oh no, not this one. He's still fertilising, so he must have something in the tank. What he's got in the tank, I have no idea, but something. I do apologise for my cough, but you know, this is me we're talking about. Right. Crumbles. I'll drive on the back now. Oh, excuse me. Either you put me coughing, or you don't get a video. That's literally your choices. Cough, no video. Right. Let's get this emptied. Get the grain cart emptied. While the grain cart's emptying, I want to quickly tab over to the tractor, or jump across to the tractor, and see what we've got in the way of seed and fur. I don't know whether to start attacking some of these trees and then start, I don't know. What I might do off screen is start squaring the field up, and then if there's any trees that are in my way to square it up, we'll shift them. If we don't, what's his problem? Why is he flashing? If we don't have any issues, then they'll stay there, right? Pardon me. Taylor's doing well. I've just I was tapping around just now to move the line spreader. Would you believe the tractor with the most hours is the Case, is the old International? That has the most hours. Which sounds peculiar, but that's how it is. It literally has the most hours. I have the smallest plough on the planet. Right, let's quickly jump to, where is he? This guy's got about half the field left, and he's down to 21% seed. And a few edges, so I'm going to have to tidy up. Yeah, just a few little bits. But it is what it is. He's doing well, right? Right, this guy is done. That guy is doing its thing. Let's just leave that. Let's turn that off. Where's this guy looking? 95%. Let's go and empty this. That's 85,596 litres of your finest sorghum. And my little TLX might need the engine upgrading because it can't pull it. Oops. This isn't the biggest engine in here, even though it's the smallest. It was so that I could upgrade things and there was progression, because if it was all, seriously, if it was all the same, you know, maxed out, like all 9 RXs, there would be no progression, it would just be play. And as much as I like just playing, progression is, you know, part of the game. If you're not going to progress, what's the point? I wonder how much it's going to cost to get a bigger engine in this. We'll have a look on the way back. Also need to get that rolled before the end of the day. And the other guy's for turnips. Have I got anything in either of these silos at the minute? Don't think I have. Right, I've only got 2 bins, so that's 2 crops per silo. So this silo has nothing in it. And then this silo, it's got flax in this one. We need this guy, and we need to empty that guy. Right, I'm gonna crack on and get this done. So I'll bring you in at the end and let you know what we got. After I've turned it round. Right, I might have to fill up the cedar as well. So bear with. Get this done. Sort the cedar out, and I'll bring you back in at the end and you can see what we've got. Last little bit of this field and then we're done. I'm hoping to get this into grain cart. There we go. We didn't check to see how much that engine was going to cost, so we'll do that. But first we'll get this in the silo. And we'll see how much sorghum we ended up with. So I'm actually thinking, remove some of these trees, get our money back up, and call me stupid, but my brain's saying, you know what you can do with it here? Potatoes. Yes, buds. But in fairness, it would take a while to harvest. But look, if you imagine, so that side's pretty square. We level that edge up so it's a straight line. Bring it down to here and then bring that down. Right, along here, so that edge was square. Leave a good grass verge here, but take out all the trees. Square this corner off on this edge. Then we'd have a slightly wonky sort of from here. We'll have some sort of wonkiness this edge until we can afford this one. But I reckon that's doable, you know. But we do need to get some pigs. And I'm quite aware this episode's going on a bit. Right. We'll come back for these harvesters. I'm not going to leave them here. Lower that down. I'll probably use one of these deers. Where's the one I want? He's getting it. I did go refill him actually. I'll use one of the... Oh, I collected the collectible that was in the field. The harvester stopped. I'll use one of these 6Rs on the roller, and we'll get that barley field rolled. So off screen, I'm going to grab the case, see if I can square this up a tad. So I have more of a worker friendly field. Roll the field, square this up, roll the other field, roll the barley field, square turnips. What am I doing? It's late. I know it's late. Our smart speaker has decided to turn off all the lights. I'm sat in the dark. So I know it's gone midnight. That's all I can tell you. It's gone midnight. Our smart speaker has turned off everything. I mean, she's adorable. Our smart speaker has currently got an Australian accent, which, whoa, that grain cart is heavy. I love the way that FS25 is on the verge of being released. I say the verge. It's getting closer to being released, and they still can't sort out the camera collision. Get that in there. Let's have a beat technology. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I've literally removed most of everything, haven't I? Turnips, potatoes. We'll have to get that one. 6 meters. 130 grand. Actually, oh, actually, seeders. Look at this. Planters, potatoes. So what have we got? We got a case something. No, that's horse. This one, fast riser, and it plants potatoes. We have that one, and it plants potatoes. It would be silly not to, wouldn't it? I mean, come on. And then that one's 600 grand. Cheapers. Whoop. I'll see if I can find something that's cheaper to harvest potatoes, but we may plant potatoes in that field. Just thinking of money we're going to make from potatoes from the almighty spud. Once this is emptied, we'll go and check how much that engine upgrade is going to be. So, as I was saying, send the drone up. Zip. I'll see if I can square this field up a bit. I may paint some of that in. Unless I can get that to run. No, I'm going to catch the water's edge. I run that this side. I may be able to level that up with this bit. Or I might end up painting just a little bit of this field in. Right, we'll square this up. I'm going to have to leave. Do I get a diagonal? I don't know. I don't know how much of that do I own. I want that one. I barely own any of that corner, so I'd have to. How much is that field? 600 grand. See, that would be ideal then. I can run this field straight across here, up, along and down. Then this field would just be another one in a corner, and then this field here would smush you with that field, which would then smush you with this field. So that would be a funny shape, but that would be a field. That would be a field. That just leaves this silly field, which I can then put sheds on or something. I don't know. 284. What's that? 5, 6, almost 6. So we could do a bit of field flipping. Excuse me. So we could do a bit of field flipping. Harvest these two, buy that one. What? Or something to that effect. Right, let's drop that trade off. Wind the legs down. There we go. Pull the pin out. We've got 140 grand almost. We definitely need a bigger engine in this. I'm tempted to field flip those fields with the soy and the sunflowers. I am really tempted and make these big monstrosity fields over this side. Round, jump in here. Where are we at? This one. 620. Well, don't need that big, do we? 700 for 5 grand. That one might not be a bad shout. Need 1,000 horses? Or you got 2,000 horses or 2010. £10 grand for 1,000 horses. Should you go for that? Was it always white? It is white. Where were we? Oh, was I down off it? Oh, yes, stupid boy. There we go. It's got a bit more speed as well, apparently. And it sounds different. It's more turbo-y. A high-pitched squeal. Put the cover close in. And we'll leave that there. Need to get a shed in this corner. There's a lot of stuff we need to get done. I'll be running out of money again. Because I'm stupid. We ended up with 206,000 litres of sorghum. So that is currently... Oh, I don't know what that is. That is... Somebody help me here. So 1268. 1268 times 206. 261,208 quid. So we times that by 2. That's 522,416 if we wait till January. Just over 500 grand if we wait till January. Well, yeah, that's like 500 grand in January. So that's that. So, as I said, off screen, I want to get wet feet. Off screen. Try and level some of this up. I may get some of those trees out and I'll get that other field with the barley in rolled. And then next month, where is it? Next month, the sunflowers and the soybeans. All November for sunflowers and soybeans. Let's have a quick shifty. Not next month, November. The sunflowers and soybeans, I would imagine. Oh, I don't need to roll it, do I? It says, you don't need to roll it. I don't know why. I'm not complaining. I don't need to roll anything, I might just sell the roller. That's money that's just sat there. Right, I'm going to sort this field out. Yeah. Let me sort that field out off screen, and I'll see you in the next episode. And I'll put all my tools away. And yeah, go from there. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care, and I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.